Breaking news tonight at 10 in the stunning case involving a missing 22-year-old woman. The FBI says a body discovered earlier today in Wyoming is believed to be Gabby Petito. Law enforcement in Florida are also searching for her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, a person of interest in the case. ABC's Trevor Ault is tracking the story from Northport, Florida, where Laundrie was last seen.
Tonight, officials confirming they found a body near Grand Teton National Park.
Human remains were discovered, consistent with the description of Gabrielle "Gabby" Petito. Full forensic identification has not been completed to confirm 100% that we found Gabby.
The discovery coming as officials in Florida hunt for Petito's boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, who's also disappeared. Laundrie is a person of interest in Gabby's disappearance.
He obviously is the key to this case. I mean, there are two huge red flags with him. He didn't report her missing, and he's not helping the police.
The attorney representing the Laundrie family said in a statement last week he'd advised his client not to speak on the matter because anything he said would be used against him. Police in Florida posting these photos to social media of their search for Laundrie, who they believe is somewhere in this Sarasota County marshland that stretches thousands of acres.
This is an individual who is used to living off the grid, taking long hikes into undeveloped areas. He's known to go to this area previously, so he knows it pretty well.
Investigators say the two were on a cross-country trip, and Laundrie returned home to Florida without her. Before going missing, authorities say he refused to speak with them. These images are from officers responding to a 911 call following an argument in Utah days before Gabby was last seen. Gabby's mother says Gabby later told her over the phone they were in Wyoming heading to Yellowstone. The FBI issuing this poster seeking information. Gabby's family believes the answer to finding her lies with Brian Laundrie and his family.
Please, if you or your family have any decency left, please tell us where Gabby is located.
Trevor Ault, ABC News, Northport, Florida.
In other breaking news tonight, Lincoln University released a statement today mourning the loss of one of their students. The statement says freshman Dominic Dudley Moore died on campus in his dorm room in Dawson Hall. The university said no foul play is suspected, but the incident is still under investigation by the Lincoln University Police Department. Counseling services will be available this week in Tompkins Health Center for students, faculty, and staff.
And temperatures back into the mid to lower 70s here in central Missouri right now. Sitting at 75 degrees in Columbia as we start heading a little bit further southeast. Lynn at 73 degrees and 71 degrees in Fulton. Those temperatures going to continue to fall throughout the overnight hours. Now as you're heading out the door tomorrow morning, could see a little bit of patchy fog for the first few hours. 6 a.m. going to be looking at 69 degrees, 8 a.m. 71, but by 9 a.m. that fog should be dispersing out of the area, and we're going to continue to warm up pretty nicely. 10 a.m. 77 degrees, and by noon we're going to see mostly clear skies. Mostly sunny, though, as we start heading off into the early afternoon hours. Going to be pretty hot with a high of 90 degrees. Slowly flowing winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour, so a little bit breezy. Now take a look at the ABC 17 Storm Track Future Track. Looking at noon tomorrow, going to be mostly sunny. Then we have that approaching cold front from the northwest, going to be bringing storms out ahead along that front. A little bit more widespread and packing possible punch of some strong to severe storms with this system. Now this does start to push out, and as it starts to push southeast, we're going to start to see it dissipate a little bit. Just going to be widespread showers for your commute Tuesday morning. And by noon, just going to have some remaining cloud cover. Going to start to dry out and start to cool off with that cold front. Looking at 72 degrees by Tuesday. A little bit of cloud cover as it starts to push out. But then we start to really clear out and dry up. Now Wednesday is officially the first day of fall. And those temperatures really starting to feel like it's going to be below average for the first time in a while here in central Missouri, looking at a high of 73 degrees. And take a look at those overnight lows. We're going to be back into the upper 40s once again, and we're not going to be looking to heat up too much anytime too soon. Looking at Friday, 80 degrees, and the next one we're seeing is Sunday at 83 degrees there too, so not going to be too bad. Usually we're sitting at 79 degrees for mid-September, so those temperatures going to remain a little bit cooler, and we're going to be seeing some drier weather with mostly sunny skies lasting throughout the rest of the week.
In an ABC 17 News crime alert tonight, Columbia police are still searching for suspects involved in a downtown shooting early Saturday morning. CPD responded to a report of shots fired in the 10th block of North 5th Street around 2:30 a.m. Saturday. Police located several victims who sustained serious injuries and were transported to local hospitals for medical care. Their names and conditions have not yet been released at this time. The investigation is ongoing. One man is dead after a UTV crash in Miller County last night. 65-year-old Gary Harrigan was driving a UTV along Old 10 Mile Road near Kings Bluff Drive when it ran off the left side of the road. The UTV then hit a tree and Harrigan was pronounced dead at the scene. According to the crash report, he was not wearing a helmet at the time of the crash. This is Troop F's third death of the month and 42nd so far this year. A man is recovering from serious injuries after being involved in a motorcycle crash this morning. The crash happened at 1:15 a.m. along Route MM near Shawnee Bend Drive. 23-year-old Eric Bettis was on a motorcycle when it failed to navigate a curve and went off the left side of the roadway. The bike then overturned. Bettis was flown to University Hospital for his injuries. Within the last hour, Bettis was in critical condition.